guys, Danielle Egnew here. Listen, I'm on my way to work out, so pardon the wonky duds. However, I have been given a huge amount of information for you from my angelic team about this interesting 5-planet retrograde we have going on in April. We've got 5 planets retrograde right now. Now, this may not affect you personally because the retrogrades, when compared to your natal chart, may not even put a hitch in your get along. That's awesome. However, what is happening is that the rest of the world is definitely affected by these 5 planets in retrograde. So let me translate what I got coming through here and let's get this all out to you, okay? First of all, you can read all about these 5 planets in retrograde online if you want to get more in depth. Here are the cliff notes. Of course, we have Jupiter in retrograde that went retrograde at the very beginning part of this year. Jupiter is the planet of self-expansion and reaching deep and bringing who you are into the world and luck with endeavors. Well, it's retrograde, okay? So if you're feeling like whatever you're doing is just not netting you enough, don't go there. This is the time to reach deep. I'm going to lay down my inner Montanan on you, okay? This is the time to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Our regular coping mechanisms and tricks for getting by are going to fall real flat right now. Do not fake it till you make it during this time frame. You will be exposed as a fraud, all right? This is the time where accountability, the big scarlet letter that we can wear with pride, in fact, accountability, that A, can be brought forward, and it's going to net you huge results. If you don't know, say I don't know. If you can't, say I can't. Don't act like you can do something that you can't do, because Jupiter in retrograde means it is time to honor self-growth by bringing forward modalities you haven't had to before. This is a time to grow, you guys. All right, so secondly, we've got Mars in retrograde. What does that mean? Well, Mars rules emotionality, predominantly anger. Right now, what we're seeing, especially, oh my God, in our political primaries, we are seeing both sides of the fence, the right and the left, getting so angry and so crazy that the message is lost in the anger. So we're going to want to watch that, gang. Don't go there. If you're feeling all of this frustration and no one is listening to you and you're not heard and I have hands but nobody cares that I'm here, let it slide, gang. That is Mars in retrograde actually placing itself forward, giving you the illusion that your frustrations have nowhere to go. What universe is asking you to do is actually go inward. How do we address these feelings of being silent? How do we address this inner need to go forward without being angry? Guys, we are in a 100,000-year feminine time frame as of December 21st, 2012. So knocking chests and being nasty is going to net you a whole lot of bad tweets. Okay, so just don't go there. Moving on, we've got Pluto in retrograde. Pluto affects relationships, who we are to loved ones and to our children. Right now, I'm seeing breakups flying left and right because of the compilation of these planetary alignments. So just remember, be kind. Don't blame your loved ones for insecurities you're feeling right now. Conversely, if you are in a relationship that's been faulty for quite a long time, you're going to probably pull the plug on it because that Pluto support just isn't there to get you through a situation that perhaps was meant to go by the wayside, and you can thank it for its participation with you and the lessons that it brought forward. Just be mindful that you're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater with your personal relationships because Pluto is in retrograde right now. Then, of course, we have got the one and only Saturn, the teaching planet, the planet that brings personal karma and lessons and accountability in retrograde. So people are finding that their motivation to go do things is very bad, all right? We're also finding that we're fearful that none of our personal endeavors or lessons will have a light at the end of the tunnel. This is also a time frame that if we had misdeeds that were coming around, they're going to fling around like a boomerang. Catch them, deal with it, be accountable, and say, okay, yes, got the lesson. We're just going to move forward. Forgive yourself during this time frame. And last but not least, of course, is Mercury, who's in retrograde going in April 28th, coming out May 22nd. And that just basically means, gang, that during all of this confusing time frame, this tough love 5 planetary alignment, actually I think it's more of a come to Jesus alignment, Mercury is going to really ask us to be mindful of what we say and what we do and how we present ourselves. with all of these planets causing such paranoia and insecurity in people. Be careful what comes out the mouth. I am seeing this left and right now. People who mean well, and some really pointed stuff is coming out. Well, we got 5 planets in retrograde that govern the self, self-image, feeling invisible or feeling visible, feeling worthy or not worthy, feeling like we can go forward or not, all in retrograde. You see what's going on? So before you get hysterical and worry that, oh my God, we're going to hell in a handbasket, guys, this too shall pass. This is a time frame for authenticity. This is a time frame to say, I'm sorry when we step in it. This is a time frame to have compassion for those who are struggling and drowning in their own issues. This is not the time frame to pour gas on the fire and light it because we don't know what else to do to gain control of how empty this feels, to not have those planets pushing us along. This is the time frame of authenticity, accountability, going within, setting our sights and our bars high. That which has been given to you, it is the time to bring it forward, says the angel that walks with the world. So stop worrying about what you don't have. Stop worrying about who doesn't like you. Who cares? Honest to God, unless you're 15, that's a weird question to even be asking yourself. Worry not, says this angel, for the worry you bring into the world is a stumbling block. It is illusion that distracts you from that which is your highest intention. Guys, use this 5-planet retrograde to dig deep, come up with incredible ideas for the world. Trust yourself. Allow yourself to grow. Challenge yourself past really scary stuff. This 5-planet retrograde will bring huge change, which is why it is occurring during this presidential primary. Use it for love. Get out there. Spread this message of don't panic. Be extraordinary. And make this world exactly what you feel like it is in your heart. All about love. I'll catch you guys later.